Hello and good evening. It is the night before my Dreidel controls my day video. If you've no idea what I'm talking about, this has become a tradition in vlognukah, and if my memory is on my side today, this is actually the last video of vlognukah, and you're seeing this on New Year's Day. So happy New Year, happy 2025. What the fuck? I'm actually recording this at the beginning of December, so it doesn't feel real yet. But quick recap before we begin, because there's a few dreidel rolls that I need to do this evening so that I know what's happening tomorrow morning whilst trying to get ready around a toddler. But essentially it's a spin, you get it, a spin, on my followers control my day videos, where someone might put up polls on their Instagram stories with a bunch of options, and followers get to vote on how that person spends their day. I have done that. However, the dreidel is the ultimate decider, because essentially when you play dreidel, which is a spinning top game that we play at Hanukkah, each of the letters is a different Hebrew letter and stands for a different word. Nes Gadol Hayasham, a great miracle happened there, and depending on what you roll, a different thing happens in the game. And they're kind of ranked from like the best to good to like neutral to shit. And so this is going to be our ultimate decider in which of the things I do. So we have our best one. This is a gimel. This is, you get it all. Lovely. Then we have hey. This means you get half. So this is like still good, but not as good as the gimel. Then we've got none. Nothing happens when you get a none. Nothing good, nothing bad. And then there is shin. Shin, where you have to put one of your own things into the pile. So you get nothing, but you're also like in a deficit now. Shin is shit. No one wants to get a shin. So there's your quick rundown of the dreidel. So the way that this works is the thing that my Instagram followers voted for the most, so the most popular thing. If I roll a gimel, I will do that one. If I roll a hey, I will do the second most popular. If I roll a none, I will do the third most popular. And if I roll a shin, I will do the least popular thing. And that's how it works. Okay, let's do some dreidling, and let me get up these Instagram story polls so we can see what is happening. Okay, so first things first, what am I gonna wear? What should I build an outfit around? And we've got my orange flowery flares, pink sparkly t-shirt, a new green tweed dress, and a yellow dress. And the most popular is the trousers, then the pink, and then the yellow dress, and then the green. So let's roll or spin the dreidel. What is it? It's a shin. I feel like I always get a shin, but that means I'm wearing the green dress, the one that 8% of you wanted. So that's fun. Need to figure out an outfit around that. Then we have hair. It is a hair wash day tomorrow. What are we gonna do with it? 55% of people want me to do 2 plaits, and then a single plait, and then it's just brush it, and then a ponytail. I'm really hoping not ponytail, because I don't want to do that on a hair wash day, but we'll see. With my luck, it will be ponytail. I'll get a shin. Spin, 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 spin. What are we doing with my hair? Gimel! Our first gimel! So that means we're going 2 plaits, and I'm very excited. I like the 2 plaits because then my hair gets like, you can't really tell. The wave has definitely fallen out, but it means that the following day my hair will be nice and wavy. Okay, what should I eat for breakfast? Okay, I originally shared this picture of the porridge that's the background of this, and I've never received so many DMs in my life. But the options are bagel and cream cheese, 45%. That will be our gimel. Porridge will be hay. Eggs will be none. And fruit will be shin. What am I eating for breakfast? Dun, 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 dun. Gimel! Oh my god, 2 gimels in a row. So that means bagel and cream cheese. That's my current go-to anyway, so great. Sorry, bananas, you will have to wait. Okay, now on to the main event. What should be the theme of the day? So 43% of you, leisure/fun. Thank you very much. That'll be our gimel. Ooh, and then self-care has just beaten personal development. So self-care, hey, personal development, none, and then work, paid and unpaid, will be shin. So actually, this is an important one. I'm gonna find out what the theme of the day will be, and then I've got another poll that I need to get up on my Instagram stories tonight to kind of break down specifically what I should do in these categories. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I feel a bit overwhelmed with work right now, so I'm kind of hoping maybe that there's that, because also there's a lot of house stuff to do as well. So, but equally I'll be very happy with a fun leisure day. Let's see. Although maybe my luck has run out with the gimmels. We've had 2 gimmels in a row. Can I get a third? Let's go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's happening? A third gimmel. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a leisure fun day tomorrow. Okay, I am thrilled. And now to create another poll about what specifically I'm going to be doing, and I will see you in the morning. You cleaning the house? Oh, I'm just getting dressed and then I need to dry my hair.
Can you help me in the garden? Cleaning the house.
Clean your hands.
Beep! Get out now.
Oh, okay. Can I spin it here?
It can't go. Ah, oh no! Have it.
Right, come on, Ro, get in the buggy.
Hello, Mummy. I just got a keys.
You do? The camera's there. Look, you show them to the camera like that. Just don't touch the screen. There you go. Morning. Okay, the day has officially begun. Oh, there's my water. I am back home from the childcare run. I've been listening to The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. I also have a physical copy from the library because at the time of recording this, Brandon Sanderson's new Stormlight Archive book, Wind and Truth, is coming out in like 3 days. And so I know that I will not be able to finish this book in audio form because I'll switch immediately to that. So I'm kind of part listening and also part reading. But I am almost halfway through. Good start. I'm a little bit gutted that the Dreidel didn't pick the Spotify day list for me because this is a new discovery that I learned about from my patrons who are all like sharing their playlists in the music channel in our Discord server. It is so funny to me. If you don't know, it's a curated playlist that Spotify make, and it's different like morning, afternoon, evening, and it gives it a very funny title like based on the vibes. I'm assuming it's all like AI generated and stuff, but this is mine. If I had listened to my day list this morning, it is Contemporary Cabaret Tuesday Morning, and it's a lot of musicals. Probably just because I've been listening to a lot of the Wicked soundtrack recently, but there you go. Contemporary Cabaret Tuesday Morning. That would have been my Tuesday morning, but alas, we listened to The Marriage Portrait. Anyway, welcome properly, fully to My Dreidel Controls My Day today. Obviously we know that I'm having a leisure fun day, but specifically what, I don't know yet, although the outfit is manifesting something. But before we roll for it, I just wanted to remind you that I am gifting membership to my Patreon as a Hanukkah gift from me to you, and you can check the link in the description. It's a post of this video on my Patreon, and all you have to do is become a free member to access it, comment on that post, and then I will be randomly selecting 8 winners from each of the 8 video posts from vlognukah, and I'll be dishing out the free monthly memberships once I'm back at work. Okay, but we need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing today. So, obviously I want to go to the cinema and see the new Wicked film again. Also, do you like the outfit that I came up with today? I was worried because I've worn this dress once before and I just wore a black long sleeved top underneath. And so I wanted to do something a bit different, and I was like going through all of my tops, just being like, what tops can I wear underneath this? And this one, even though it's like pattern on pattern, we're doing some pattern clashing, but it's because it's got green in it, and then we're like pattern clashing even more, like triple pattern clashing with the tights. Anyway, I really love the outfit. The green jumper that wore over the top, I'm less convinced by, but our flat is very warm, so like I'm not gonna be in the jumper that much. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Okay, interesting. Actually, it's very close. So the majority of people, 36%, want me to bake something. And then 35% go to the cinema. And then it's do a jigsaw, read a book, watch TV. So bake something is Gimel, go to the cinema, hey, jigsaw, Nun, book, TV, Shin. Right, let's roll. Let's roll for this. It is. It's a hey, we're going to the cinema. Right, let's check times. Right, so it is a new month, which means through my Monzo perks, not sponsored, but Monzo, come on, I get a free cinema ticket at View every month. I think I've got a free ticket. Let's do it. It's like 9:40 in the morning, so we will need to see when it's available and also then go pick up Rowan on time. Okay, lucky me, there is only one showing today that I will be able to go and see and still pick up Rowan on time, because the earliest showing today is at 12:15 and that finishes at 3:20. The next one is at 2:15, but that finishes at 5:20, and I need to pick up Rowan at 5, so I guess we're going at 12:15, and then I need to put up a poll to see like what I'm gonna get up to this morning. That is what we're doing this afternoon. I'm going to see Wicked again. I mean, Paddington 3's out, Moana 2 is out. I don't care. I want to go watch Wicked again. I'm dressed for the occasion. Right, I'm going to book this ticket, and then I'm going to put up some more polls on my Instagram to see what I should be doing this morning and for lunch as well, because I'm going to need to eat something. 12:15 is very early, although it won't start until 12:30 anyway, so I can get lunch before going to the cinema. The day is coming together. Let's go. Can't forget, I need to eat my advent calendar chocolate today. Very important. Okay, the polls haven't been up for very long, but it is 10:15, which means I've got 2 hours until I need to be at the cinema. So we need to find out what I'm going to be doing. For what I should do this morning, bake something, Christmas present shopping, hey, whatever I like, Nun. Surprised that not more people voted for that, but fair enough. And then Shin is read a book. Oh no, it's gonna fall off. Gimel! Wow, what's that mean? Bake something? We're baking something. Okay, shit. This is gonna require also going to the shops, because I don't think we have enough stuff in. What are we gonna bake is the question. Do I also ask that of, yeah, we're gonna also do a poll for that. Okay, the baking poll is up, and I am going to try and spin for it when I'm at the shops, or just before I leave for the shops, but we need to spin for what I'm gonna have for lunch as well. I may have put as one of the options for a baked thing that I don't think I'm gonna be able to bake in time. What have I done? Anyway, right. I now feel under pressure, and this is meant to be a leisure fun day. Okay, it's fine. But the lunch situation is 44% of you want me to get Greg's. Thank you. So that will be Gimel, and then Hay will be the omelette. I just looked in the fridge and I saw that we had eggs and was like, omelette it is. And then Nun will be cinema food, and the Shin will be ham sandwich. I realised that at the time of people responding to the polls, they don't understand the ham sandwich law, but by the time you're watching this, you will understand the ham sandwich law. Anyway, let's spin. Da, 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 da. It's a hay! I can't remember. I think that means I have to make an omelette. So I need to bake something and I need to make myself an omelette and I need to go to the shops. I don't think I picked anything to bake that I currently have ingredients for. Right, so we need to go. We need to go to the shops now. Like now. Okay, let's go. Hello, we are back. I rolled a nun in the shops and it was a draw. It was the top two were drawn and the bottom two were drawn, and so I just picked the one that was going to be the quickest to make because it was between flapjacks and banana cake, and the banana cake that I make takes like an hour and a half in the oven and we do not have that time. Flapjacks, very quick, very quick. So we're gonna do that, and then also very handy that for flapjacks you need porridge oats, because if you've been following my Instagram stories around the time that this is being filmed, you'll know that I've had a bit of a porridge explosion. And I'm trying to, at the age of 32, learn how to make porridge without it exploding in the microwave. I'm definitely not gonna need all of these, so I'm gonna have lots more porridge oats for my morning porridge experiments. Just a normal 32-year-old woman trying to learn how to make porridge without it exploding in her microwave. Right, let's make some flapjacks! So it is a BBC Good Food recipe, I think. That is the one that I always use for flapjacks. And these are all of the ingredients that you need. Porridge oats, butter, sugar, and golden syrup. Yum, 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 yum. So first we need to melt our butter, sugar, and golden syrup together. It's so easy. You just melt them all together in a pan, and then you add that delicious liquidy sweetness to your porridge oats, and then you put it in a pan and you put it in the oven. That's it. That's it. Is to always butter. I'm actually now remembering that the last few times I've made flapjacks, they have stuck horrifically to the pan. So I'm going in with some baking paper. I just always have an aversion to baking paper, especially if it's like a cake tin, because I know there's a way to do it, but it just seems like extra faff. But this is rectangular, so we're fine. Omelette time. I feel like Rapunzel. Okay. But before we make the omelette, I actually need to check if these eggs are still good, because the expiry date was 2 weeks ago. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. You have to do the float test. Do I know what I'm talking about? No. But have I ever got sick from eggs that are out of date but passed the floating test? No. Sinks, falls to the side, fresh egg. Sinks but upright, still okay to eat, use quickly. If it floats, like at the top, no. Do not eat that egg. Do not eat that egg. Right, so let's do our float test. Right, cold water, number 1. Oh, well, yeah, that's sinking. Right, that one's good. I can eat that one. Next, yeah, that one also sunk. Hooray! I can eat the eggs. Wobbly, but that's fine because it's cooked and it will like harden and become more solid as it cools down. Back to the omelette. Dan is very good at making omelettes, and all I really know how to do is to cook the eggs and add in cheese. Like, that is very much like the limit of my omelette making skills. So we're just gonna go with it. I feel like this has been one of the least eventful Dreidel controls my day, because after this, I'm going to the cinema and I'm not gonna be filming the film, obviously, but I will let you know how I feel about it as a second watch and if I love it just as much the second time. Cheese. I actually found myself kind of dreading today because I just have so much like work or home related tasks that I need to get done, and I was kind of hoping that that would be what I would have to do today, just so I could have like some peace of mind and get things like ticked off my list. Alas, that has not happened, and obviously I've got like what in a sense is a desired result, because it's just like doing things that I love, like baking and going to the cinema and just chilling out and not having to worry about work and Christmas presents and the fact that there's a huge box of things in the hallway that I need to, you know, get rid of in some sort of way, like put up online and stuff. I am trying to be present and enjoy this, and I think I will. Like, I mean, I will. But it's so frustrating that I cannot really shut up the voice in my head that's just like, and you've got this to do, and this to do, and this to do, and this to do. I feel like just a common theme of so many of my videos is like, why is it so hard to not feel like we have to be constantly being productive and achieving? But I'm gonna make a average to kind of shitty omelette, and that's gonna be good because I'll be feeding myself. Look at that, yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna probably wait until I'm back from the cinema to eat a flapjack because we need to let them cool. Omelette is cooking. I don't think I heated my pan up enough. Did 4 eggs, but 3 eggs, that is a big omelette. Oh, let's chop some cucumber. This is my lunch. Yes, is it basically the same lunch that I would serve to my 2-year-old? Yes, yes it is. Da, 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 da. A cheese omelette and cucumber. Okay, this is my 3rd time leaving the house today, and it's not gonna be my last because there's still the childcare run. We've not been very efficient. Could have gone to the shops after dropping off Rome, but we didn't know what we were doing then. We didn't know, but we do now, and I'm off to see the wizard. I've put up a poll about what cinema snacks I should get, although I am feeling very full from the omelette, but we will roll the dreidel when we get there. Let's go. One shot day in the Emerald City. I'm going this way because I need to fill up my water bottle. One shot day to have a lifetime of fun. I'd completely blanked on the fact that cinemas have pick and mix because it's been years since I had pick and mix, and so the options that I gave were ones that I was using from my memory that are here. So popcorn and drink is the most popular, 50%, so that will be Gimel, and then chocolate / sweets is second, so that'll be hay. So maybe I will go pick and mix if that is the result, and then none will be something savoury. Do I want something savoury? I just ate an omelette. Maybe do I cheat? I'm like, I just want pick and mix actually. And then shin will be a slushie because they've got the like wicked branded slushies like pink and green. We shall see. Let's do this. Let's roll. Do 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 do. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's on the table. It's a shin. Oh no, I think that means something savoury. Oh wait, no. Guys, a shin means a slushie. Do I get pink or green? I don't think we've got time to do a poll, so we're just gonna have to make the dreidel decide. So Gimel and hay is gonna be green for alphabet, and then nun and shin is gonna be pink. Glinda. I just decided. It's a nun. Glinda, pink slushie, I'm coming for you. Okay, I'm going in and
and I'm not going to use my camera obviously, but let's try this. Oh my goodness, that is very sweet and very like sour as well. I like that. Ooh, definitely does have the cherry flavour. Also, good job that we went for pink because the green slushy that they have here, it looks blue. It looks blue.
True visions hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout us. That's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it will be for the rest of my life, and I'll want nothing else till I die, held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream for half of Oz's favorite team, the Wizard and Right, just needed to get that out of my system. Okay, I'm back, I'm emotional. It's so good. It's so good! I've got my flapjack. So, quick debrief. Just as good as the second time round. There are a couple of things that I noticed this time round that I didn't the first time, although I can only remember one of them now. But it's when Dr. Dillamond says to his group of like comrade animals, my dear friend, and one of the other animals is like, a deer? And he was like, no, a cow actually. I didn't spot that joke the first time. And that, yeah, that made me chuckle. And it was just great. I cried in all the same places. The Elphaba Glinda moment where the relationship changes in Dancing Through Life, sobbing, and then at the end of Defying Gravity, like right before it says to be continued, I'm just like, ugh. And I've just remembered the other thing that I noticed, which is when Elphaba and Glinda's hands meet like this in Dancing Through Life, the music, the score underneath is the music from For Good, which is the like finale-ish song at the end of the second act. So, oh, that made me emotional. I don't think I like consciously spot it the first time round, but I consciously spot it this time and I was like, ooh, nice touch, nice touch. Do they do that in the stage show? Probably. Anyway, I have an hour at best before I need to go pick up Rowan. And I did one last poll to be like, what should I do in this hour? In my head, all I'm thinking about is the fact that I really need to unload the dishwasher so I can put all of the dirty dishes from all of my baking and cooking this morning in the dishwasher because it's all just piled up in the sink like that. Maybe that can be a later problem when I'm back with Rowan. We'll see what the people want me to do. Most of you want me just to read a book. I actually would love to do that. So that will be our Gimel. Next is tidy up. I did add it in just as on the off chance that I can tidy up. And then just watch YouTube, just try and watch YouTube. And 2% of you want me to work. Love that. Let's see. I'm trying to think what I could even do work-wise in an hour. Let's see. Anyway, let's spin the dreidel for the last time. Let's go. What's it gonna be? Shin! I'm gonna do some work. And do you know what? I think it's video feedback time because Beth got me some videos in. Can I do one of them in an hour? Depends how long the video is. Let's try. Let's try getting even further ahead on vlognukah. And then I need to import all of this footage onto the computer. Okay, let's go. This is actually quite good. Decompress at the end of a leisurely day. We're just catching up on a bit of work, so I'm not like feeling stressed this evening. Thank you, Dreidel.
Right, I really do now need to get ready to go and pick up Rowan. But I just did a whole video feedback that was on my to-do list to do tomorrow. So that is gonna make tomorrow a lot easier for me. But this is the last vlognukah video. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in this vlognukah. I hope you had a good Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's. Taking a week off, and then we'll be back with videos as normal every week on a Wednesday from the 15th of Jan. Because next week will be my first week back at work after the holes and lots to catch up on. I had a really fun day. Thank you for watching and contributing in the Instagram polls if you voted in them. Have you seen Wicked? What did you think? And what do you think of my pattern clashing situation going on here? Don't forget that you can still enter my Patreon Hanukkah gifting membership extravaganza giveaway. Link and information in the description. Just become a free member and comment on the video post, and I'll be picking winners very soon. Here's to 2025. It feels weird saying all of this when in fact at the time of recording this it is the beginning of December and there is still a lot of making vlognukah videos ahead of me. But don't break the illusion, Hannah. Happy New Year. Bye!